Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Asteroid City, a new movie that came out in theaters a couple weeks ago. And in Asteroid City, it deals with a small town in the middle of nowhere that ends up having a visitor from another world, and then all sorts of chaos kind of ensues in the town. Okay, so getting into first and foremost what I liked about the movie, I do like a lot of the actors in the film. There's so many different people in this movie, and I don't know everyone's names. Like, I think the main character was played by Luke Wilson, but I'm not 100% sure that's who he was. But I did, of course, like him in the film, and I really liked Scarlett Johansson in the movie. The film, however, has so many different people in it that I can't sit here and name everybody. So I'm just gonna say this, the acting is good. And as far as the set design and the visual look, I like the visual look of it. The film definitely looks like the 1950s, which it is supposed to look like the 1950s because it takes place in 1955. The film, you look at it, you'll see the 1950s on screen. Everyone did that good of a job trying to make everything look like the 50s. And the story does have a fun premise. What would happen to a town if all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, it got an alien visitor? There's all sorts of things that could happen, and the movie does have a few of these things happen, like the military coming in and such. And most of the people that are there, they're just tourists, and the stuff happens and all of a sudden they can't leave. I like these elements of the film. However, this is also a comedy, and it had a handful of laughs, but it's not super funny or anything like that. Most of the stuff that did make me laugh was just these occasionally silly moments, like one with a roadrunner, or this running gag with police chasing these criminals and they're all shooting each other. I also think that there were too many characters in the movie. Wes Anderson, the guy who made this movie, he likes making ensemble films, and sometimes that can be a bit of a detriment, and I do think that angle did hurt this movie a little bit, because you barely know anything about anybody, and he's trying to put as many people in this movie as he can. There's just a crap ton of people in this film, and I didn't really think that it needed that. Something like The French Dispatch, which is more of a anthology film. There's like 4 different stories in that. I can see where ensemble would work with that. This, not really. But all in all, I did enjoy Asteroid City. Is it great? I would say not. But if you're looking for something free from forced politics, because I did not recognize anything in this film that was forced politics. But if you're looking for something like that, Asteroid City is not a bad movie. It's definitely very art house, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give Asteroid City a 7. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.